Hey, it's Ryan, and welcome to Right on Time with Ryan, and also with Shop HQ. So this is fun. This is my third time on TikTok, so I think I'm kind of getting the hang of things. So I might need a little bit of help here during the course of the show to just, I don't know, every now and then I get into something I don't know about. So appreciate all your help. So we're going to do Invicta watches today. And just real quick, Invicta is a company that's been around since 1837. So that's like, what, 180 some years? And Invicta is all about a company of exceptional timepieces at affordable prices and some really different designs. And we have some really key sellers here that I'll be presenting here during the course of the next 2 hours. Now be sure to follow Shop HQ Official, because if you haven't followed Shop HQ Official yet, you're organic, follow them, because there's going to be like a coupon code that goes into your cart. So you definitely want to check that out. So follow Shop HQ Official, follow me, the.ryan.code, so you can be attuned to what's coming up here next with everything going on. So just quickly about me is I've been in the home shopping industry for 2 decades, selling on live television for up to 7 hours at a time, up into 93 million homes here with over 10,000 live hours to my credit, and also just really the face of Invicta for 15 years. So when I say I really like something and I really like the pricing, yeah, that's true when it comes to this. And today I know we have some flash pricing that's going to be just truly, truly exceptional. So we're going to kick off here right now with something. I'm just going to put on my glasses. It makes it a little bit easier for me. Okay, so let's see. We have some people showing up here. Thank you so much for showing up here to everything. I'm just going to turn the music down for a little bit. But we're going to kick off with something that is just something for the ladies, something for Mother's Day. And here, let me tell you this. I was talking with the team yesterday, and they were saying if you place an order today, that you should have it in time for Mother's Day. And we have 1, 2, 3 different watches that definitely could be for the women. And this is going to be the first one. Now, the thing is, with this very first item I'm about to show you here, it's called the Angel Collection from Invicta. You can see it here at the bottom of your screen. It's a 40 millimeter, which is a modern ladies size. Now the deal is, this is a flash sale that's only going for the first 20 minutes for a total of 28% off. Then it goes back to the regular sale price. That regular sale price is $89.99, which I think is a steal in of itself. But right now, that flash, it's going to go down to $64.79. So $64.79 to get into this watch. Now check this out. Look at this timepiece. So you have like just all like this rough crystals on the inside of the dial that's done in this pink. And mind you, we have then the 18 karat gold that's been done for the watch. But then right here, this is so unique. This right here, this is that resin. So you get 3 center links here that are full of resin. LA Joy, thank you. TJ Zane, thank you for being here. Omar, Brian74, thank you so much. So check this out. For this $64.80, you get a 3-year warranty that goes along with Invicta. You get this very unique dial that's going to capture the light really from any direction there. The movement is super simple. It's a battery operated movement. We call that quartz. So you basically set and forget. The thing's going to hold a very, very accurate time for you. And look at this. Take the bracelet on and off the wrist right here. Just simply push these 2 buttons right here. Opens it up. Very easy to take on and off, and then push it, close. You're all good to go here with this watch. You look on the inside, again, just those beautiful crystals. This is only going to be at the flash sale for about another 15, 16 minutes. Here, Juan is here again. Thank you, Juan, for being a part of the show. Juan is actually checking out this watch. Juan had picked up a number of watches the other week, and I believe, if I remember correctly, Juan has over like 3. Juan, I want to see your comment. How many Invicta watches do you have? And some of you others out there who have been with Invicta for a while. It's been known for many, many years that Invicta, over 50% of their customers have 10 or more watches because of the diversity of all the different timepieces the different colors, the sizes, the movements, the materials, and everything. Me personally, I have well over 300 Invicta watches. I know people that have even more than me. I know a couple people that have over 1,000 different Invicta timepieces. All right, right here. Juan says over 200 watches. 200 watches from one company. How many of you have bought the same like pair of socks from the same company or anything like that? I mean, that just tells you right here that customers love what Invicta delivers here, and also with the partnership with Shop HQ here for over 2 decades, okay? So this is a win-win situation when we're talking about these timepieces here. So for the $64.80, you're getting into this for the next about 15 minutes, and then that flash sale goes away. So you have to check out. King Davis, thank you for being here. Niggles, thank you for being here. Jimmy, Powerface, Catamaran, Perky, William, thank you for being here. Again, some of the watches we have today are going to be for the women for Mother's Day. If you place your order, you're able most likely to get that here before Mother's Day. For some reason not, but I don't think that's likely. You can always just print up a photo, put it in the card and say, you know what, here it is. You actually gift it a second time. So I think it's great. Now look at this real quick, and I'm going to move on here in a few minutes. But you're getting all these beautiful crystals on the inside of the timepiece here. You got your hour, minute, and second hand. Hour markers are on the outside, and those will actually illuminate in the dark situation. So you can still read and tell the time, even with this. Hi, Mike. Thank you for being here. Anthony Scott, thank you for being here. JL, thank you. DJ Torch, appreciate you being here. All right, let me just look at something else here real quick. Go back. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys. Yeah, we have. I'm looking at the counter right now. Oh, here, Ellis is checking out this product right now. Who are you checking out for, Ellis? You checking it out for yourself? You checking it out for beautiful wife, mother, whoever it happens to be? All right, here we go. We have Certic 40 checking out this watch too. A lot of you guys are checking this out, but then this price, if you guys don't check out within the next 12 minutes or so, the price is going to go up to that $89, which is still a great deal. But right now, for the first 20 minutes, we're having an additional flash sale on this watch. So here, crystals, you get the resin that goes all the way through here for the watch. So it just gives a completely different look. I'll just put it on my wrist. Now, I wouldn't wear this watch personally, but I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and the watch will fit up to about that. Well, let's measure it out. This watch will fit all the way up to wrist sizes. We're looking at about 8 inches right there. That bold line, that's 8 inches. So a wide variety of wrists. If you have a watch toolkit, you can size that, or you can also bring it in your local jeweler. They'd be happy to size it. Sometimes, depending on your relationship, it might be a nominal fee, but you can get that perfect fit. The Approach just joined. Power and Grace, thank you for being here. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to just continue here with this timepiece. As you can see right down at the bottom, right down here, 11 minutes left for this flash sale price, okay? 11 minutes left here that go along with it. Angel, thank you for joining. Jessica's here too. Thank you for being here, Jessica. CO is checking out product number 3. Oh, shopping ahead. You're looking at one of those pro divers. Look at this. There's one right here. That's the 2-tone black. There's a gold tone blue. And then there's that silver tone blue. All really hot watches. Actually, very similar to the watch, my first Invicta watch I'm actually wearing today. This thing is 20 years old, and it still is absolutely robust. We're going to have a very similar watch, almost exactly like this tomorrow during my live stream. That will be at 11 a.m. Eastern. Look at this though. I've had this watch for 20 years. Look at how nice it is still. So with Invicta, you're getting quality. If you want to, you can go on the shop and you can order this as a 40 millimeter automatic. So I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But let me just talk about this watch here for another few minutes. So we're just talking about the Angel collection, which is dedicated for the women from Invicta. And you just get it in this one color choice, which is 18 karat gold plated, okay? Let me just polish that up a little bit. I got it a little smudgy. 18 karat gold plated. Invicta does the plating very, very well when it comes to that 18 karat gold, just like it is on my personal watch at 20 years. Still a rock star of a timepiece. Look at this. On the side, you get this high polish finish that's been done. You get the crystal here. Also, it's going to protect the dial, and then all the rough crystal design on the inside. Operated on a battery, really easy to operate. All you do is you pull out this crown, and then you can adjust the time to whatever time it is, push that crown back in, and then you're good to go. It's just really set and forget with this. Operate on a battery, you don't have to wind this watch. So we have other watches too, if you want to have a watch that actually winds up. Okay, let me see who else is here. Let's see, Dog 6768. Thank you for being here. Mike B in the house is here. Thank you for being here also. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are clicking on the product here. So, and I know you're clicking on a couple of watches ahead. So we have about 8 minutes left that goes for this particular flash sale on this watch. Something I think would be amazing either for yourself, for Mother's Day, whatever it happens to be, or just because friend. Oh, check this out. Jessica is checking out product number 1 net right now. So, all right, Jessica. And let's see. Thelonious Monk just joined. Edwin, thank you for being here. Again, we have a shop with Shop HQ and with me, the Ryan code on TikTok. Give us a follow, Shop HQ official, because we're going to be doing more of this. We're going to be bringing other watches in, and we're going to have just some screaming deals. With Invicta, you're getting, we have someone else looking at the, let's see, who was that? I missed it. So with Invicta, you're getting a 3-year warranty that really covers the internal components of the watch. So whether you're buying for yourself, you're buying for somebody else, you get that peace of mind knowing you have that 3-year warranty that's really going to cover the internal workings of a watch, similar to like a car warranty when you get a brand new car. All right, Jet Falco is here. Horses in Ohio, thank you for being here. So again, you see this, the beautiful resin, which is something you just don't see in other watches out there. And here you go, 3 more on the top link. Be able to take the watch on and off the wrist extremely easy by simply pressing these 2 buttons. Somebody else is checking out a couple products now too. Thank you so much for that. And here's the thing too, is with, it's like a fashion watch price, but you're getting so much more. Fashion watches are something that you pay a price like this for, and then you throw it away after like a year or so because the thing just clonks out. It's kind of crap. The Invicta watches, that's not what you're getting. You're getting the quality, craftsmanship, design, and just that integrity that goes along with this brand here. They've been partners with Shop HQ now for over 20 years. I've been the face of Invicta for 15 years. I've been part of Shop HQ for 20 years, representing watches on home live shopping, so nationwide here for the last about 16, 17 years. So I know what I'm talking about. When I see a good deal, this is it. And we have about 6 minutes left for you to be able to check out in your cart. Now, if you, let me just check one thing. I have to check a note from yesterday. Let me just double check here. Okay, so there is, here. Okay, here's the deal. If you haven't followed Shop HQ yet, you want some free money, you can do that. If you just follow Shop HQ Official, an $8 coupon will land in your cart, and you can use that here for any purchase of $82 or more for a limited time. It actually goes through May 18th, so you have a couple weeks. So if you're not following Shop HQ, follow Shop HQ. That'll drop into your cart, and you can use that $8 off $82 or more in a single purchase. So definitely do that. Follow Shop HQ Official. Follow me, the.ryan.code, for everything that's coming up here. Put this watch on my wrist one more time. You can see what this looks like. Now for me, I wouldn't wear this watch, but some women have smaller wrists than me. Some women have larger wrists than me. This is a timepiece that will fit almost up to that 8-inch wrist size. You can see right here with the cone, goes almost all the way down to 8. So it'll fit a lot of ladies. One size will fit most. And again, you can always take some of these links out and just have it sized perfectly for you. Okay, let's see. Okay, 4 minutes, you guys, or 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the flash sale on this watch. Let me just give you a little preview of what else is going to come. This is our #1 seller. Actually, one of the colors already sold out. It's the Speedway. This also is going to be at an amazing price. I'm going to get into this watch here in just a little bit. There are 3 different color choices that are available. One sold out. Here's that second Speedway, a gold tone version, and then a rose tone. That's rose gold with a black or a brown dial. That's super hot. I'm gonna have a bracelet later too that you guys like the bracelets. That's all done in that blue. Hottest color in the watch industry is right here for the dial and the bezel for this Pro Diver. For some of you maybe looking at this, but you said, I don't know if she'll like that. Maybe she'll like a ring. I have about 4 or 5 different colors in some rings coming up that have crystals on it that are going to pop. And this is actually a functioning watch, but guess what? It just goes on your finger. And it's a flex ring too, so one size fits most. Okay? And then we have the classic Pro Divers. This is like what so many people start with. This is my first watch, except mine's an automatic movement. Same thing right here. Okay, let me just see who else. D-Man joined. SK47 with a little pirate flag. You just joined. Chad is here. Junior on the 20 toker. John Howard and Steve Doyle, thank you for being a part of this. So we have about we have 3.5 minutes left until we're going to cut this flash price. And it's a regular $89.99, I believe. Yeah, $89.99, which I think is a great deal for this timepiece, but now it's at $64.80. So it's like 28% off here for the next couple of minutes, and then I'm going to move on to a different watch. But I like this for the mom. I like this just for that just because gift. If you place your order, hey, Jeremy. Jeremy Rumpel. Hey, good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. Rob Wright, thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hello. I'll try to say hello to as many of you as possible. But it could be for that sister, that wife, that girlfriend, whomever, that mother out there, that daughter even. 40 millimeters, which this watch is, equates to about 1.5 inches. And that's for the case diameter. In my opinion, and it's been my opinion for a long time, that is a modern lady size between 38 and 42 millimeters here for the watch. So yeah, Jeremy, long time watcher. He used to watch me on TV all the time. So, and now I'm glad he's here following me on TikTok and watching. Again, look at that sparkle. The thing is, that's the thing with Invicta. It's just a perceived value that you get with every Invicta timepiece. Is it looks so much more expensive, and guess what? It feels that much more expensive too. Like this watch here, it's got some nice weight to it, and so it just feels absolute quality when you have that watch on your wrist. So as we see that 18 karat gold that's been plated here for this watch all the way around the timepiece, high polish off to the side here. The case back actually says Angel on the back. That is the collection here for this. One new message. Let me see. Can I click on that? Let's see. Give them a shout out. Draven 2021. Thank you for being here. Rob Wright. Hello. Yeah, and then all you simply do, take this, push these buttons. Look at how easy it is to take that watch on and off the wrist. You don't need to use any fingernails or anything like that. Push these buttons, opens up, and then when it closes, it clicks. Listen, 1, 2, 3, click. There you go. All right. Operated on a battery, as I mentioned before. We have a minute left. I'm going to move off this watch, go to something else. Flash sale. Oh, here, Juan. Juan is saying hi to Jeremy and Bob and Rob White. 4 class just joined. Black Devil is here. Thank you for being part of everything. Okay, you guys, I know some of you have this in your cart, so you need to check out here before this flash sale is done with this timepiece. And after this, okay, I'm going to present the hottest watch that we've had so far in our live streams here on TikTok. It's going to be a 41 millimeter Speedway. If you want to shop ahead, go for it. So, all right, 30 seconds left. All right, somebody's checking out a product right now. I don't know who's checking out what for sure. Smitty just joined. Manuel, number 7. MTC, Build Pro just joined. Frank is here. Matthew, Dez, Roland, thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to move off this watch. The sale price, flash price is going to go away here in just a couple seconds. I'm going to move on. All right. All right. Thank you for those who placed your order here right now. And I'm going to move on. Okay. For those of you who just joined, my name's Ryan, the Ryan Code. You can follow on TikTok. That is the.ryan.code. Make sure to follow Shop HQ Official. That's what you're watching on right now. If you follow them and it's organic, you haven't followed them yet before, you're going to receive an $8 coupon in your cart that you can use right now or sometime in the future before, I think it's May 18th. As long as your purchase is $82 or more, and then you get to save that $8 for sorry, that's the dog. If you see somebody outside, oh, there's another dog, that's why. Hey, Bella, come on over here. Come here. Come here. You're going to say hi to everybody. Let me pick you up. Come on. Ready? Oh, there. That's what's making all that noise. All right, everybody say hi to Bella. This is my mom's dog that I'm doggy sitting. So, yeah, give me a little kiss. Oh, thank you. Okay, you got to keep guard of the house, right? Okay. You can't bark at all those dogs. That scares me. Oh, look at that. Jessica says, hi, Bella. All right, Bella, well, what watch should we present next? I think we should go to the #1 watch. Do you want to see this? All right, we're going to go to the Speedway. Let me just add that in here to the show. Okay, so this is going to be the #1. Oops. Okay, I think that's added. Let me double check. Pin. Okay. There we go. Nope. Hold on one second. Unpin. And pin. There we go. Okay. You and Bella have the same hair color. Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. And I think then the hair color is probably similar to yours too, buddy. All right. I've known Bob for what? Bob sent me a photo of notes I wrote him on a cruise that we actually went on. So I've actually become friends with a lot of the different collectors through Invicta and also Shop HQ. So it's been really, really fun. Okay, well, let me get back to this watch. So we're talking about the Speedway. And the Speedway, this has been a top-selling design here. Great entry-level point for Invicta to get into an iconic timepiece. Collectors start with the Pro Diver, which I'll show next, and then also with this watch here being the Speedway, okay? So flash sale, this is going on here for just another couple hours. What we're looking at, this is going to be the gold tone with the black. Gold tone with the black. Music, thank you for being here. Matthew, Black Zeus, thank you for being here. That is the gold tone black. We have a gold tone. Check that out. What do you think of that one, Bella? Yeah? Okay. And then we have a rose tone. This is the hottest one, I think. Rose tone with the brown. Rose tone with the brown right there. Okay. So we had another color choice, but it's gone. This is a gold tone with the green dial. So I can't show that really. So here we go. What we're getting into with this design here is you have this bit of a rounded bezel design here for the watch. Yeah, you like that? Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. So I'm gonna put you down because you're starting to get heavy for about 9 or 10 pounds, all right? All right, wave bye-bye to everybody, Bella, okay? All right, I'll bring you in later. Okay, go bark at the dogs. Okay, back to the watch here. So what we're getting into, this has been the #1 seller here on Shop HQ Shop here with TikTok, and we really appreciate that partnership that's going on. So what this is that rounded bezel design. You see that what happens here. We have this brushed finish and then a high polish finish off to the side here, and then the links brushed finish with a high polish also. So it gives you some contrast for this timepiece. This watch is 41 millimeters. So it's a classic gentleman size. Look at how that watch fits on the wrist. And I love, even from far away, close up, it's really, really easy to be able to read and tell the time here on the watch. So Big Al 905 is here. Thank you for being a part of it, Al. This watch also, Edwin is checking this watch out. Which color are you checking out, Edwin? Here, I'll give you a live shot, Edwin. So here's the rose with the brown. That's my favorite. And then we have the all gold tone. Look at that. And then the final color choice. This is classic. Gold tone with the black. Check that out, okay? Here, let me just focus on the gold tone black for a little bit. So what we have right here is we have a few different things on the inside of the dial. And so what that's going to show you is right here, that's the day of the week. That's your AM PM indicator. And right there is your calendar date of the month. You can reference that if you want. Gallardo is checking a product out right now. Thank you. Oh, all right. Dog 6768 likes the gold with the black. All right. We still have some in quantity. Danny added a product to your cart. Danny, what color are you looking at? Kelvin just joined. Here are the 3 different color choices again. 41 millimeters, operated on a battery. One of the color choices already sold out. Here's a rose tone brown, gold tone in the middle, and then the gold tone black off to the side. All right, Edwin added a product. Danny added a product to your cart. All right, you guys. Well, this flash sale is going on down to $72 to be able to get this. Mike B in the house is checking out a product right now too. Look at this watch. I'm loving this. Here's that 18 karat gold again. Let me just get it polished up a little bit because my fingers just keep on touching things and then they touch here and it gets a little bit smudgy at times. So here we go. Okay, now look at this all polished up. 3-year warranty is what you're going to get with Invicta. Look at this. That looks sharp. Look at the horizontal lines on the inside for the dial too that are carrying all the way across. Jimbo just joined. Thank you, Jimbo. And 3-year warranty that really covers the internal components. This is actually 18 karat gold that Invicta plates. And for those of you just tuning in, this is my first Invicta watch from over 20 years ago. Look at the gold is still on the timepiece. They use that same process here. It's called the Swiss gold layering process from Invicta. Yeah, Kelvin, thank you for being here. Marcelino Ray, thank you for being here. Your mom's a geek joined. Thank you for being here. Look at the side here too. All that finish, that vertical stripe, vertical brush finish on this watch. Looks hot. I'll put all these different options on my wrist. Then I'm going to move on here. So here we go. Get to see. Here we go. There is the gold tone with the black. Get this cleaned up real quick. Gold tone black. Rose with this brown. I'll tell you this, I would figure this would probably be the first option that would sell out. Look at that. Now here's the thing. I've always said this when I've been on TV presenting Invicta watches. That rose gold, whether you have very fair skin, whether you have a real dark skin, or anything in between, this rose gold always looks hot, sexy, just classy on the wrist, and definitely gathers attention. Dev the Dude is here. Thank you for being a part of this. And then we have the most classic, we have the gold tone black, and then here's just that monochromatic. Monochromatic means just simply all one color. So sometimes watches are silver tone and monochromatic. This one is plated in that 18 karat yellow gold, monochromatic. Look at that. That's going to match any of your 18 karat gold jewelry, whatever you have out there. But some people like to mix and match also. Now look at this too. Even on the inside of this watch, you can see all those striped lines, and then each little subdial, they have what's called little sunray patterns. So that's going to just flash and pop even more on the wrist. So, people have their phones to tell the time, and that's what the watches do too. That's what watches did before phones, during phones here, and then also after phones. And it's a statement piece on the wrist. It's a conversational piece. You don't start up conversation with talking about somebody's phone out there. You start up conversation by having a nice watch on the wrist and somebody asking about it. And there's someone checking out this watch right now. And that's what's happened to me all the time, is people see the timepieces, whether they're more conservative or a little bit more out there from Invicta and other brands. And it's those conversations that you would never have. Just like the same thing, like when I'm walking the dog, I end up talking to a bunch of people that I would have never talked to before because the dog just kind of starts up that conversation, just like these watches do. So you can have the watches being seen. You can actually cover them up if you want. In most cases there with a sleeve of a shirt. But yeah, $72, you guys. I mean, this is an amazing price. I mean, the regular price, $89.99, that's still a steal when it comes to it. Let me see real quick here. Something else on this watch. I was trying to find a little bit more information. Yeah, one color sold out. We sold over 100 of these already. So this is a big deal, you guys. And during the flash sale that we have here for about the next 90 minutes, okay? All right, let me just check this out. Hey, dog 6768 purchased number 2. All right, which color did you get, dog 6768? I'm thinking maybe you got the rose. That's just my guess. Here's the black, or the gold tone black, all gold tone. That's what I think that dog 6768 picked up on. Is that what you got? That's what I'm thinking. I'll try to catch his comments here as we're going through. So let's see. Chris Hunter, thank you for being here. Oh, we got Chris Hunter is viewing product number 2. That's what I was just showing right now. If you want me to pull, just give you a live shot of a certain color, just let me know, Chris. And okay. We have somebody else checking this watch out too. Francisco and Rudy is here. Jose Guzman, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. The next watch I'm going to be showing here in just a couple minutes is going to be the Pro Diver. And you're going to love the price of this watch, okay? Very similar to my first Invicta watch, actually. Yeah, very close to it. All right, let me just see anything else that's going on here right now. Okay, 21. All right. Here we go. Juan, thank you for everything, Juan. We appreciate you guys. Renix, thank you for being here. Let's see, Chevy Nurse. Chevy Nurse, thank you for being here. Okay. Ricky is here. All right. Well, let me give you one more minute on this watch, and then we move on to that Pro Diver because that's something you want to see. So here, stay tuned because I'm going to be showing you watches like this. I'll be showing you some rings that are actually watches. How nice would that be for you or for that special lady in your life? There's actually crystals, and yeah, that's a functioning timepiece right here. We're going to get into the hottest color in the watch industry with this blue, that turquoise blue. They also have a bracelet too. You can shop ahead if you want. It's a cool bracelet here that's going on. So Mike B is checking out this Speedway real quick. So yeah, Speedway, this is one of the collections along with the Pro Diver that so many people start their Invicta collections with, is something like this right here. Now I like the stationary round bezel that has this the brushing that goes along, but then a real high polish finish, and that carries through for the bracelet of this watch. So you can see the high polished links and then the brush finish also. And if you turn it sideways, it almost looks like the letter I for Invicta on those particular links. Now, one thing I did not do yet is I didn't measure what size wrist this watch can fit up to. So it's a little bit more generous. We're looking at almost 8 3/4. So 8 3/4 would be that line right there. This would be 9 inches. So a variety of wrist sizes can actually fit this timepiece. So here it is on my wrist. There's that gold tone. And a couple more of you checking this out right now. Prax, Diz Perez, number 1, is checking out this product right now. Thank you. Bronx Tail just joined. Brody is here. Coach Todu, Chago, Carlos Johnson, thank you for being here. Here is that gold tone with the black. Okay. Flash sale, you guys. This goes on for another couple hours. Check out now, though, because guess what? We already lost a color choice right here. You can't get this color choice anymore. The gold tone green. All right. I'm going to move on to the next watch and just put everything back in order so I know where everything is. And we're going to go back to what's called a Pro Diver, which is Invicta's #1 selling collection. Invicta has over 40 active collections. Invicta has, in the past, partnered with a lot of great companies. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the Marvel timepieces out there in the industry, some of the DC, Disney timepieces out there. Invicta partnered with Shaquille O'Neal. I actually got to work with Shaq a couple times, which is really cool. I'm 6 foot tall. He's like 7'2", so I was just like totally looking up at him. Like it was pretty cool. And just a lot of amazing partnerships out there. And the watches they have, they come out with so many different models every year. That's why people just don't get one Invicta watch. Typically, average, over 50% of the time, have 10 or more watches. And we have some customers on here right now that have hundreds of watches. Charlie and one other are checking out that Speedway. All right, you guys, will go ahead, check out of those carts, take advantage of that. And remember, if you haven't started following yet, Shop HQ Official, follow Shop HQ Official. Make sure to follow them here on TikTok because you can get an $8 coupon that goes in your cart until May 18th. You can use that in purchases of $82 or more. Danielle is checking out a product now too in the cart. You know what? Are you guys, let me see how many of you guys are checking stuff out. Let's see. Maybe I should stay on this watch for just a little bit longer. I'll stay on this watch for another minute. So Let's go on the Speedway for one more minute. I'll show you guys, those of you who are looking at your cart right now, I'll give you a live shot and then I'm going to move on to the next watch. So what this watch is right here, David Sterling 48 is checking out this watch too. David, what color? You guys just throw out a color out there. I'll show it here for you. So this is the rose tone brown dial on the inside. You can see the patterns of 3 different subdials, which tell you the date of the week, your AM PM indicator, and also your date of the month. This is the brown, so that's 18 karat rose gold. All right, here's a second color choice that's available. It's the gold tone with the brown, gold tone with the, gold tone black, 18 karat gold. Okay, now a lot more of you guys are starting to check things out. Gold tone black. And then if you like just one color, you like that gold all the way over, which a lot of you do, right here. Gold tone. Look at that. Gift is a longtime watcher. Thank you so much. Manny just joined. Okay. Can I see the rose gold? Jay says, yes, of course you can, Jay. Here's the rose gold one more time. Showed it a couple times. Happy to show you it again. All right. Bundy Love 69 checking this watch out too. Here's that rose gold, 18 karat rose gold. Look at this. For the bezel, for the case, for the front of the bracelet. Look at that. For the back of the bracelet also. You don't have it for the clasp or the case back. But the thing is, when you have that watch on, it's going to, all everybody's going to see is just that 18 karat rose gold on this watch. Look at that. Arizona Sneakers checking out this watch. Oh, you just added to your cart, Arizona Sneakers. What color? Let me know. All right. I had somebody who wanted to see this. All right. A lot of you guys are viewing the products right now. Go ahead and check out, you guys, because we already lost one color. If you see something you like, there's a 30-day return policy that goes along with this. How does the color hold up with time? Jay said. Okay, Jay, I know you just tuned in. This watch I have over 300 Invicta watches. This is the very first Invicta watch I got 20 years ago. Okay. So this is an 18 karat gold right along here. You can see, let me just polish it up real quick. Same thing as what you're getting on the other timepieces. Here we go. So I'll show you my personal watch, and I have something very similar like that, or tomorrow, or you can shop ahead in the cart. This watch is available too. Okay, look at this. Look at that gold. See, this is 20 years. If you have something 20 years that looks this nice still, I don't wear it every single day, but it's probably the watch I've worn the most out of all of them. I'm not getting in wrestling matches on cement. I mean, you know, the way how, I mean, because if you did, everything's going to scratch, right? But see right here, that 18 karat gold looks amazing. Look at that. So other processes out there that other watch companies do, you're not getting this, you're not getting the same quality as Invicta. And that's why I wore this watch today, just show you guys really the quality that Invicta has and goes along with it. Okay, here is the gold tone version. Here's a gold tone version right now. Gold tone with the black. 41 millimeters, just about the same size. This is a 40 millimeter. 41 millimeters right here. And then here is the gold tone right there. All right. Now a couple of you, oh yeah, Doctor and one other are viewing product number 2 again, you guys. All right. Jay just added number 2 to your cart. All right, Jay, go ahead and check out here. Take advantage of that coupon, or take advantage of the flash sale here right now. NT Brown Eyes is checking everything out. Hefe 136 just joined. Now the thing is, you guys, what you can do, let me just see the price on this real quick. Okay, here. If you wanted to do something, and let's just say right now, you followed Shop HQ, right? You follow Shop HQ official, you get that $8 coupon. You have to use that on $82 or more. This watch is $71.99, so you need like another 10 bucks. With the flash sale right now, you can add this bracelet. That's $22.50, but then you're going to save another $8 off of that. So it brings it down to what? $14. So you can get this watch and this. So a total of $14 more. So you're looking at still under $100 to get 2 things here from Invicta. All right. Solo just joined. Okay. You can check it out. All right, you guys. Let me see. Juan, Dog 6768. Thank you. Thank you, bud, for being here. Bobby. Oof, Invicta, huh? Yeah, oof. Jay, do we have different bands? Jay, yes, there are going to be different bands on some of the other watches. So you'll see this bracelet here. We're going to have the next, I'm going to go to this Pro Diver here now too. That's going to be a different bracelet design. That's more classic. There's another more of a classic design here for this larger, which I'm going to get to here shortly. Okay, you guys, I'm going to move on. You have to check out your carts here so you don't miss out on your particular color choice. Mr. 7 and another, you're checking out this watch also. Go ahead and check out final color choices here. I'm going to show you again. Gold tone, gold tone. Coach is checking out this watch too. We have gold tone black. Marion is checking out this watch. And then we have rose tone brown. Rose tone brown. Okay. If you want the 18 karat or the 18 karat plated yellow gold with the green, can't get that. Sold out. Don't wait. Make your purchase. Make your purchase here before another color choice sells out. Okay. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to go to something that a lot of people start their Invicta collections with, just as I did. And let me just move this. I'm going to unpin. Or can I keep that up? Can I do that? Can I have two things pinned at once? Is that possible? Let me see. Because maybe I'll keep that watch up right now just because. And then I'm going to add the Pro Diver. Can I do that? Can I add two? Nope. Let's see. No. Okay. You guys see the Pro Diver right now? Okay. Oh, look at this. Marion's already checking out product number 3, which is this watch right here. All right, let me just give a quick wipe. I already got it a little bit smudged up. Okay. So this watch here, oh my gosh, is this priced for real? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Have you ever heard that saying, never have I ever? Well, never have I ever in 20 years and 10,000 hours on live home shopping sold a watch like this for a price that you're getting right down here. $48 with the flash price. What's the regular price on this? $63.99. Okay, here's the deal. $63.99. Mr. Seven's checking out this product. Okay, yeah. $63.99. Shop HQ sells this watch all day long. So with this flash sale for the 25% off, getting it to $48, 3-year warranty. This watch is 40 millimeters, looks just like my first watch from Invicta. You have this watch on your wrist, nobody's gonna think that you paid $48 for it. Come on, really? Here's another version, look at this one. You want that thing all caked out with that 18 karat gold? This is the gold tone blue, and that blue on the inside is that Invicta blue. Again, this is under 50 bucks. Now the thing is, if you just started following Shop HQ Official, here's a silver tone blue. So gold tone blue, silver tone blue. What you could do, Chris is viewing this item right now. What about this? If you haven't followed Shop HQ Official, follow them now. You'll get a coupon for $8 that goes into your cart. What if you bought 2 of these watches? What if you got a gold version and then also a silver version? What if you got like these 2? So you have black, two-tone, it's 18 karat gold with the black, and then you have this one, silver tone with the blue. 2 different watches. So that's $48. That's $96, and you take another $8 off of that coupon that's in your cart. If you just followed Shop HQ, you get that $8 coupon. So that's 96 minus 8. So what is that? 96 minus 8, $88 for 2 watches, 3-year warranty. You can really do anything with these watches. You can have them, you can dress them up. I've always said on air, when I've been live on air with this, live national TV, home shopping. You can wear it from the boardroom to the beach and everywhere in between with this watch. So you're getting into a classic design. You're getting luminescence for what's called the lume pip right here. And then all the hour markers on the inside. And look at this right here. There's a magnification window. So you can read that calendar date even that much easier. Now this version is a quartz movement. That means the battery operated movement. You don't have to wind up the watch. The one I have, it's one of those you have to wind. And those are available too on the TikTok shop here with Shop HQ. So look at this. You can get into this timepiece, whether you're gifting it to somebody or you're wearing it yourself. People who see this watch, I don't know, I probably paid 20 years ago, maybe 125, 150 for it. They don't think I spent that much. They don't know it's 20 years old. Ryan is viewing product number 4. Ryan, you checking out these rings? I'm going to get to those next. These are super hot. Okay. Marion is checking out number 4 also. So those rings, okay. I'll get there soon. Let's just go with this one more time. So you can wear this in any situation. You can be casual, you can be in a swimsuit, you can be in a suit, whatever it happens to be. Like I just wear it with like what I have on right now, just like this kind of little sweater. This watch will fit all the way up to, let's see, 8 3/4 inch of a wrist. That's 9 inches right here. So 8 3/4. Swatch is, yeah, great. So here, what would look best on you? Lewis just joined. Steve Smith is here. Mark, Tim and Tony, Jose. There's a two-tone with the black. That is classic. I mean, all 3 of these colors are truly classic with the classic timepiece. So do you need a watch like this? Or someone else you know need a watch? Think about the grad gifts that are coming up. I give my friends who are having their kids that are still graduating, I give them a watch and like a multi-tool. And it's like the best thing ever. So I think that's, and you can spend like, $100 or so on both of them, and it's a really good deal. Here's that gold tone with the blue. Gold tone with the blue right here. Check that out. Here it is. All right, I'm going to get to number 4. A lot of you guys are checking out item number 4. Here's that gold tone with the blue. That looks good. And then here, this is probably the most casual color of them all. Just all silver tone. Silver tone blue. So that is blue on the inside. You can see the reflection. Okay, David added part to your cart, or product to your cart, number 4. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go to number 4. You guys are jiving on that even more so than this watch here. All right, let's go over to it. Let's see. Let me just see. I thought somebody else just got some. Okay, cool. All right, we're going over to number 4. We're going over these rings. So these rings with Invicta have been something new in the last couple of years. So as I mentioned before, Invicta's been around since 1837. They went dormant like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, or 70s and 80s, and then came back in the 90s. And so they came back and it just really catapulted themselves in the watch industry. And let me just go ahead and I'm going to add here to my unpin, and let's get to the ring. Okay. Oops, I hit the wrong button, pin. There we go. And let me just look at the different colors, because I know one of these rings are sold out in the color. Okay, gold tone pink is sold out, which is, I don't have that one. Okay, here we go. Okay, a lot of you have been checking this ring out, have been adding it to your cart. Let me just show you real quick what it's going to look like in its presentation. So Angel Collection, that is part of Invicta, so dedicated for the women. William Willis just added this watch to your cart, or this ring. So check this out. Open it up. Look at the ring on the inside. This is silver tone blue. Okay. So check this out. There's a silver tone blue. Look at that. There is a silver tone pink. And look at how those dials, it's a sunray dial, so that dial's popping. There is a silver tone right there. All gold tone, or a gold tone, right there. Rob Wright, you're checking out that other Angel. I'll show you that watch in just a second live. Look at this gold tone blue. That is hot. Here's that first watch. This is also dedicated for the women with all the crystals, the resin, 18 karat gold. All right, look at this. So what's great about these rings is it's actually a functioning watch, except it doesn't go on your wrist, it goes in your finger. Look at, you get all these different crystals that are going around. It's called the bezel, and it's all in the shape of a heart. Now, with the first round of rings that Invicta manufactured, they had the ring that would just go around. You have to pull it out a little bit and you have to push it in depending on the finger size. What Invicta came out with this second generation, it's a flex ring. So look at this, or a stretch. Look at that. William is checking out number 6. William, that's the bracelet. What do you think? Great deal on that bracelet for like $22 or something like that. Oh, William, wait, number 6. Oh, you're checking this out, William. There you go. All right, back to the ring here real quick. So one size fits most. So I could put this ring on my pinky. It'll fit there. I can put this ring on my thumb. It'll stretch and go around my thumb. So a wide variety of fingers you can do with just one of these rings. All operate on a battery. So you just really set and forget. The crown, just like the watch, is right up here. It's right up here at the very top. So you pop this little piece up and then you can adjust the time to whatever time it happens to be. Let me see if I can do this and show it on camera. There we go. And then once you get to the correct time, just push this down and you're good to go. How sweet would that be? Again, look at these different colors. We have the gold with the light blue, the all silver tone with the light blue, silver tone pink, all gold tone. All right, loving that. Let me see. All right, you guys, I'm going to move on because a lot of you have been peeking at this watch. I'm going to get it all polished up and then add it here. Give me 1 second. So if you like the watch I showed just a little bit earlier, you guys were adding that to your cart, which was this timepiece right here. Let me just, let me go and add this, what I'm going to add in here. So where is it? Here it is. Yeah. Okay, so if you like this watch, be like, I want something a little bit different. I want something just that's definitely on trend. I mean, this watch is, but this watch is going to be a little bit bigger, going from 40 millimeters to 47 millimeters. And what's different about this watch also is, that's an automatic movement. The watches we've shown thus far are quartz movements or battery operated movements. Noel just joined. Thank you, Noel. So this watch is actually an automatic or mechanical automatic. So there's no battery and you can see it's moving. You can turn the crown here and that will wind up the watch. But then as you wear the watch, that little rotor, this little thing right here, that turns with the general movement to your wrist. You'd be waving at somebody, going for a walk, driving a car, whatever it happens to be. And this will keep the watch wound up. It's delivering power. There's a little magnification window here so you can see the watch, or so you can see the calendar date that easily. All this inside for all the hour markers, that's going to light up in those low lit situations. Let me just see if I have my remote on me. I can maybe dim the lights and just show you if I can here. Give me a second. There we go. You can see what the lume would be like here in the low lit situation. So, all right. So that's pretty cool. But this color, I'll tell you, it's like one of the hottest colors in the watch industry, has been for a couple of years now. So you're getting into, this is called the Pro Diver, or actually technically called the Grand Diver. Now here's the thing. With all my 10,000 plus hours on live home shopping, Tiana's checking out a product right now too. I have never seen something like this, of this watch, that is at this particular price, at this low of a price. Now the thing is, if you're not following Shop HQ official and you are interested in this watch, follow Shop HQ, you're going to get a coupon for $8. And that $8 works on purchases of $82 or more. So it takes this watch from 105 down to 98. 98 bucks. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay, a lot of you are checking out that bracelet too. A lot of you guys are looking at this bracelet. This bracelet's like 22 bucks. Yep. Tiana's checking out number 4. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, so look at this again. Here's the watch on my wrist. So 47 millimeters is the biggest watch of the show. But you're getting into that extremely hot color. Size will fit, wrist sizes up to 8 3/4. So it's the number, it's the line that it just touches. So 8 3/4. That's what this watch will fit up to. And it's very similar to this design here, but just a little bit larger. Here, this is a version from earlier. 40 millimeters to 47, 40, 47. All right. Hi, we have X Tina Marie 24. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's see. Mike B in the house says, very sharp. Well, thank you. Mafia just joined. Thank you for being here. Enrique Jojo is here. Charlie Murphy, thank you for being here. Just joined. Milton Cabrera, Enrique, Captain, Cryo, just joined. All right. All right. You guys, I sold so many of the Grand Divers. I had my hands on tens of thousands of watches from Invicta, selling them on live television. And now Invicta, Shop HQ, and me are partnering up here on TikTok, and we love it. Never did I have a Grand Diver like this for $105. We would sell these like for $140, $150, $160 all day long. I've sold some actually recently for around $200 and $210. There was a little bit of a coupon on it. So yeah, I mean, this is a sweet deal. Check it out. You get a 30-day warranty. This is the only color choice that's available right here, right now. So, okay, let me see. You guys are checking out this bracelet too. Here's the bracelet. Let me just pull up the bracelet for a second. I'll go back to that Grand Diver. I'm going to pin the bracelet so you guys can see. Be a great way to just check something out. It's the only color is blue, but I'll tell you, $22.50 to get into this bracelet. And what I did is I short linked it. So basically, you can take this out, and if you go all the way out here, it's called a lobster clasp. It's spring loaded. Just simply pull that up, and then you can go right there. Look at, you have a little tag here that has Invicta on it, all done in this beautiful blue. Wrist sizes, we're looking at, I'd say if you have a 9-inch wrist or maybe just a little bit smaller, you can wear this and there'll be just a tiny bit of a drape. But if you have a smaller wrist like me, might be a little bit too big. However, what you can do is called short linking. So you can go to one of these different notches. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go here, or you can even go up higher. Look at that. I just went up actually in the bracelet. That's called short linking. So you have a little bit that dangles down, but then it's not going to be as big over your wrist or go halfway down your hand. So that's a great add-on here to this. You'll see that blue matches up with the blue on the dial here inside of this timepiece also. So blue is just a real big color for Invicta. All right. Wheels 52. Michael just joined. Alex is here. BK is here. Drew 213. Jim Baldwin 95. Thank you for being here, buddy. Let's see. Uni Ferrari is here. Cypress 667. Manny, thank you for being here. All right. Hey, Shop HQ. I agree. Great accessory for summer. And the thing is, you can get this bracelet wet. It doesn't matter. You can take it in the pool. You can take it in the water. Just rinse it off after you're done with just a little bit of water, a little bit of mild soap. You're totally fine. So yeah, I like that. Robin's Egg Blue Diver is stunning in person. I agree, Shop HQ. Here's that diver again, and I'm going to pin that. Go back to that for a couple minutes, and then let's see. Let me look at one other thing here for a second. Let me check out something. Okay, 89.99. Okay. Yeah, so we have a flash sale, you guys. I'll tell you, the prices that Shop HQ has on TikTok for the watches, the bracelets, everything else. I'm going to go back to this watch for a minute, and then I'm going to move on. The prices are amazing, but then what we're doing is we're doing these flash sales that are just for a short amount of time. And I'll tell you, the prices I can't even believe. I mean, these are prices I couldn't even get, and I was face of the company, right? So here's that Pro Diver, automatic movement on the inside, no batteries required. You can see that sweeping hand. That's how you can usually figure it out that it's an automatic movement, is by that hand. It doesn't go one step or one tick per second, as you can see in this watch. Look at the second hand. It's going tick, 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 tick. That's a quartz movement, battery operated. Look at this one. This is doing 6 ticks every single second. So you get that smooth motion. Look, it's just going underneath that magnification window. So you're getting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what you see with an automatic movement. And we'll have a little bit more prestige. All right, Just followed you. Hey, thank you, Just. If you just did that, you're gonna have an $8 coupon in your cart, and you can add it to this product right here. Anything over $82, you're gonna save $8 more off. So it brings this watch down to $97. $97, which I've never sold this watch for $105, let alone $97, okay? So yeah, NAUJ just joined. I don't know how you say that, Stefano. Paul Burton 26 is here too. All right. Oh, here. Dill 901 said, when I go on cruises, I see Invictas go on sale also, and they love the dive watches. Yeah. Now, some of those prices, no. I've been on cruises. I've trained people on cruises. I don't see prices like that. But anyway, let's see. I have here, look at this. User 94 blah, blah, blah. I have 35 watches now. I might get this one. Have a blessed day. Well, thank you so much. I like that. Here we go. On the move. D just joined. All right. You know what? There's so many of you. I'm going to just reach out and see with management if we're able to. Maybe we can do that extra flash sale on that first watch that I presented, because those of you who are tuned in now, most of you didn't get the chance to see that watch. I'll leave it up to Jessica if we're going to go back to that watch or not. But I'm going to go back to a very, very popular watch we had during the first hour here. And so let me just check one thing here really quick. Yeah, I'm going to go back to this watch, the Speedway, which is I'm dog sitting right now for my mom. So it's going to be, Bella, come here. Come on up. This is Bella's choice, right? Were you tired? Were you sleeping? Can you give me a kiss? Yeah? Okay, thank you. All right. So this was Bella's choice. Oops, this color sold out. So she likes this watch the best right here. Check that out. So this is the 41 millimeter Speedway. And let me just pin that here for you guys so you can see that. So I'm trying to do all these different things at once. And with Bella, where's that watch? Where's the Speedway? I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here we go. This has been the #1 selling watch during all the different live streams. It's a collection called Speedway from Invicta. And with the flash sale, this watch has gone down to $72. That goes along here for just over another 2 hours for the flash sale. But the thing is, this color is actually gone. I think Bella bought the last one. So gold tone green, you can't get that option. So there is a gold tone version. There is a gold tone black, which is super classic. And then there is The rose gold with the brown. Rose, oh, you're tired. I'm going to set you back down. You can just go nap down by my feet then. Thank you, Bella, for hanging out and helping out. So what I like about this watch is that this timepiece is 41 millimeters. It's a classic gentleman size, but it's something also, if the women want to wear it, they definitely can. And with this rose gold with the brown, this is just an extremely hot color choice. Kiss Me is checking out a product here right now too. All right, and what you get is a quartz movement, so it's a battery operated watch. And then you get these little subdials right here, here, and there at 3, 6, and 9. This is your day of the week. That's your AM, PM indicator, and that's your calendar date right there. So that's what you're getting inside the watch along with telling the time. So I would say that this watch would definitely capture some attention when it's on the wrist, as you'll be able to see right here. And like I said earlier, rose gold, dark skin, light skin, very fair skin, or any skin tone in between, this rose gold, to me, just always pops. I mean, so does the 18 karat gold. So this is 18 karat gold plated. Look at this. This is what's called monochromatic. That's the gold tone. So look at, if you have this watch on the wrist, all you're going to see is that 18 karat gold that Invicta's plated here for this watch. And I had a question earlier, how well does that gold hold up? Well, the gold holds up extremely well because this watch right here was my first of over 300 Invicta watches. And look at the gold on this that's been plated, same process. It gets bonded down to the molecular level with Invicta. I'm going to polish it up here. And it's the same process, Swiss gold layering. And so it's just superior in the industry. And so if this watch is 20 years old, my first Invicta watch, look at how the gold's held up. Look at that. Now there are some scratches, and that's to be expected after time. But look at, the gold is not peeling off. Look at that, okay? Same process goes along for all these different watches, whether we're talking about the rings, whether we're talking about this blue bracelet, whatever it happens to be, whether it's the 18 karat rose gold that has been applied to this Speedway all the way around, or these watches here with the gold tone, all right? So I think this just has just a sophisticated look, more of a modern look when you have this watch on the wrist. As I was mentioning before too, is that people say, well, why do you have a watch? You have a phone, you can tell the time. I mean, to me, it looks a little bit dorky if you're on a date or something like that, and you're like, oh, what time is it? You got to pull your phone out of this or whatever, look at it, hit your passcode, look at it. Otherwise, you can just like look down at your watch. You can even be more subtle. But then what's something, especially with Invicta, a big thing with Invicta and the watches, with the designs out there, is it's a conversational piece. People say, hey, what's that watch you have? What is that? And then I just tell them about it. They don't even know that I represent the brand. Maybe they don't recognize me. Some people do from home shopping and watching me on it for the last 20 years. But that's the thing. It's a conversational piece. Like I was mentioning before, the dog I just had, Bella, like I go for a walk around town here. You know, some people say hi, they're friendly, but I'll tell you, a lot more people start saying hi and conversations start when you have a dog with you. All right. Same thing goes with the watch. Now, if you're more just kind of to yourself, maybe it's not the right thing for you. Or if you really like something, yeah, go for it, but just never leave the house with the watch on. So here we go. All right, let me just look at some other people that joined here. We'll keep on this watch for a little bit. Oh yeah, Rob Wright, 71, Derby time. Yes. Rob asks, do I have other brands besides Invicta? I do. Yes, I do. I do have some other brands besides Invicta. Yep, but Invicta is the biggest in my personal collection. So, all right. Yamopo 35 joined. Jimmy just joined. Thank you for being here. Okay, you guys, this is the #1 selling timepiece right here. So you're getting into this timepiece that looks just truly amazing. Quality from a company that's been around since 1837. All about creating quality timepieces at affordable prices. Parka, thank you for joining in. David, 73. Frank just joined. Thank you for being here. Okay, so along with this, then with Invicta, you're getting a 3-year warranty, whether that's buying for you or for somebody else, right? And so that's the whole thing, is you have that peace of mind if you're going to have that timepiece. Like I said, I've had this watch for 20 years. So these aren't just like the fashion watches or things that you just buy, pay cheap price for, and you throw them away after a while because they just fail on you. So with Invicta, I mean, right here, you got the quality at the fashion prices. So you have something that's going to last a lifetime with the fashion prices that go along with this, especially right now with the flash sale of 25% here during the course of this live stream. Okay. Let me see who else just joined. Marlon 787 or 9873 just joined. Mike, you're checking out this product right now. I'll give you a quick view, Mike, of what they look like up close. Here's that gold tone, 18 karat gold, brushed finish, high polish finish, depending on. Here is the rose tone with the brown. Look at that. That's my favorite. Rose tone with the brown. And then we have the gold tone with the black. Oops, sorry, upside down. Gold tone with black. Okay. Gold tone with black right there. So yeah, Jasper is here. Leon is here. Victor is here. Spencer's also here. Hef Hundreds. Jose A. the second just joined. Mike B says, this is sharp. Yeah, look at that. I mean, look at from far back. And see that watch? How nice is that? Here, look at this. Let me just do this. I used to do this on TV. Okay, look at that wrist. Yeah, okay. A little bit boring. What if I had this on? Look at, just completes my look, doesn't it? I mean, a lot of you have your bracelets. You have your bracelet. You have your bracelets, your rings, your necklaces, whatever, piercings. Why not have a watch? Why not have a watch in your collection? With Invicta, that 3-year warranty, excellent designs out there, variety of different colors. I mean, check out the shop on TikTok here with Shop HQ. And yeah, so here, this watch is going to be right here. Quartz movement on the inside. Fred Thomas just joined. You have all the different forms of information you have right here at the crown. This is your date of the month, 24-hour scale, and then your day of the week. So we call that a multifunction watch. Again, right here. Look at that from afar. Here is the rose with the black, or rose with the brown. Look at that. That's without. And then here is that all gold. This is actually pretty hot too. I like this. Look at that. See how it's just hitting the light? Boom, boom, boom. All right, Sean B just joined. Fresno is here. The Dan Vegas just joined here. Dan Vegas, what do you think about this? Taking this to the casino. For 72 bucks? Good deal. All right. Felipe, you're checking out this product right now. Very good, Felipe. Yep. Oh, you just added to the cart. Hey, what color are you looking at, Felipe? What color did you just add to your cart? Did you go with the gold tone? Or did you go with the gold tone black? Or did you go with the rose? I'm thinking maybe you went with that all gold tone. Mario is here. Jack just joined also. Thank you for being here, you guys. Jeff is checking out this product too. Cortez Johnson is here. All right, you guys. Well, here's the thing is you want to check out of your cart. So if you have something in your cart you want to check out just so you can get the color that you want. So I mentioned before, this color right here, gold tone green, that's super hot. Can't get it, sold out. Okay. So go ahead, check out. This guy looks like he actually knows the Muffin Man. Well, Cole Essence, maybe I do know the Muffin Man. Yeah. We'll see. I'll never tell. All right. Junior Men is here. Jim is here. All right. Very cool. A lot of Jims joining. Oh, Jim is checking out this product right now. Antonich. Yeah. Maybe I've seen the Muffin Man before. Go. Okay. Renato Gomez. Gerald. Okay. I'm going to move on. And let me just check one thing. I don't know if I'm able to get back to the first watch. Yeah. Jessica, if we're going to go back to that Angel again with that special price, just send me a text. But I don't know if we can. I don't know what the quantity we have yet in it. So, all right. I'm going to move on here to another timepiece. Check out your cards, you guys. All right. Okay. We're going to move on here. Let me see. Give a couple shout outs, then I'll move on. Coalescence. Rob asked if I have any Rollies in my collection. As of right now, I don't. But I have a number of tourbillons. I have about 19 of those. So that's actually pretty cool. I wore one yesterday from a different brand. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm going to move on here to, let's go like this. Let's go with something that's been extremely popular, top selling, looks exactly like this, which was my first watch. And we're going to go to what's called the Pro Diver from Invicta. So, and the price on this is just ridiculous. I can't believe it. So $48. This price is going to go on here for the flash sale time. We have like another 2 hours. I'm only going to stay on probably for another 45 minutes. But if you want to start Invicta, which Invicta has been a brand since 1837, and went dormant for a couple decades, came back in the 1990s. And this right here was the first design that Invicta came out with its rebirth in the 1990s. And it continues to just be a top seller. And so what this watch is right here, this watch is a Pro Diver, 40 millimeters. Can be for the men, can be for the women, can be, I've even gifted this to some of the kids before, like 9, 10, 11 years old. They can wear this watch at 40 millimeters. Really, I've been on cruise ships training the staff on cruise ships. I have a guy who comes up to me and says, Ryan, I'm looking for, he's like 6'5", 300 pounds. Ryan, I want a 40 millimeter Pro Diver. Here you go. You like it? Yep. Probably didn't have to size it on him. So yeah, this watch can really be for everybody. So we have a silver tone blue. We have a gold tone blue, same thing, but this version is plated in 18 karat gold. And guess what? There's no additional upcharge for the 18 karat gold plating. It's still $48, $48, $48. And then we have a two-tone black. So 18 karat gold and silver tone, and then you get that black dial on this version. So pick your color choice here. Now here's the thing. If you are just joining and you want to save even more money, what you do is you follow Shop HQ Official right here, and an $8 coupon will drop in your cart, which you can use on a purchase here on Shop HQ's TikTok shop for $8 off a purchase of $82 or more. So let's just do some really simple math here for you. Let's say, you know what? I don't know if I should get the 18 karat gold plated one or get the silver tone one. Well, guess what? Get both of them. That's $96. And then you use that coupon code because you just followed Shop HQ Official. Brings it from $96. Yeah, $96 down to $88 for this watch with a 3-year warranty, and for this watch with a 3-year warranty. Could be for you, could be for really anybody out there. If you have to gift somebody if you want to gift somebody a timepiece, this would probably be the way to go because men and women alike can wear these watches. Look at that on the wrist. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist right here. Ralph, you're checking out item number 6 right now. You're Andy Marquez checking out number 4. You just add it to your cart. Go ahead and be sure to check out. Look at that. Do you think, even if it was $48, I mean, the thing is, Shop HQ, they sell this, I think it's $63.99. Yeah. This watch sells for $63.99 all day long. They brought it down to $48 for you for a flash sale during the course of this live stream. So you just cannot lose. 3-year warranty is what Invicta is going to provide on this watch from your date to purchase, your date being today. You get a quartz movement. That's battery operated movement. Very accurate. Look at this. You even have a little magnification window that's going to show you the calendar date of the month. And then this is called the bezel. I haven't shown this yet. It turns. So that actually goes back to diving. And so here, what you do is you take right here, the 0 mark, and you line it up right there. And all that does is it measures time. Like let's say, okay, you want to start timing. So you just move the dot to right there. And as time starts to go, oops, sorry, wrong way. All right, guess what? How much time has elapsed? Well, it's been whatever number it's pointing to, 20 minutes. That's how this actually works. Really, really easy. But then if you're not timing anything, bring it back to that 0 mark because it helps you just tell the time, like with the minutes in the 10-minute increments going all the way around. Daniel is checking out this product. All right. Felix Santiago just joined. Pavel is checking out a product right now. All right, you guys, you want to check out this everything here. We have about another 40 minutes on, 25% off. Can't lose. Now, what's your favorite color choice? I want you to tell me right now here out of this. Joe and one other are viewing products. Okay, do you like the silver tone with the blue? Do you like the two-tone with the black? Or the gold tone with the blue? Which one do you like the best? Again, you can get 2 of these for under $100. That is an absolute steal. As I mentioned before, I know people are tuning in all the time. Matt, I don't understand. Oh, here. Lionel says he likes the black dial color choice. So if you're selling it for $45, how much you getting it for? Well, we're selling it for $48, Matt. I don't understand your question. So if you want to detail your question a little more, go ahead. But I don't get what you're saying, man. Do we have Invicta with a leather band? Lamar tonight asked, yes. You know what? Let me check. If you might have to go to the shop. Let me just see really quick. There is what's called an iForce. It's not loaded in this show, but if you go back to, I think you can just go into Shop HQ and just look at the entire shop. There is an iForce, which is a really cool watch. Different color leather straps, 46 millimeters. Great timepiece. Yeah, definitely check that out. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So here is a 40 millimeter. Men, women, kids, anybody, business people, casual people, swimmers, everything that really goes along with this watch. I mean, you cannot lose with the Pro Diver here from Invicta. So this watch also for under $50, professional dive watch. That's 200 meters of water resistance here for this timepiece. So yeah, you can't go wrong with this. Graduation gifts, Mother's Day, Father's Day, just because gifts for under that $50 price. Gabe is here. Thank you, Gabe, for being a part of everything. Yeah, all right. You just can't lose. That's what I started my first Invicta watch with. I have over 300 watches. This is just a different variation of it. I'll actually be selling this watch tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll be on for another hour or two. So definitely check it out. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. OG, Time and Tide is checking out this product right now. Time and Tide knows a good watch when they see one. All right. Champ Rod just joined. Okay. Here's the gold tone. Look at this gold tone. This would look really good with what. So this is a watch I wore this morning, but this one would go cool with what I have on too. I had on some white sneakers, dark jeans, and then I have this sweater on. Look at that. That would look pretty cool too. 40 millimeters, that's 1.5 inches. And you're checking out a product right now. Let me know if you have any questions. Chip is here. Tukey, thank you for joining. And then I'd say this might be the most versatile right here. Black is such a go-to color for so many people, including me. So you have black bezel, black dial, and then if you have gold jewelry, guess what? That 18 karat gold right there, and then just that silver tone. Natural color, the stainless steel that's been used. Trucking Transporter. Cool name. I like that. Brian Reeves and Don just joined. Thank you. Look at this. So this one, that looks pretty nice also. And I'll tell you, if you bought this watch for yourself, you had it on your wrist, bought it for somebody else, they're not going to think you paid, what, 48 bucks for it? I mean, you feel the watch. It feels great on the wrist. Look at this. Size, wrist sizes. This will fit up to be probably a little tight at 8 3/4 of an inch of a wrist, but you can pull it off. Yeah. Go swimming with this watch if you want. The only thing is, don't go in the water unless the crown is actually screwed down all the way. So you have to unscrew the crown here. It'll just pop out, and then one click out, it'll actually adjust the time, or 2 clicks out, sorry. One click, you're gonna adjust the date, and then another click out, you're gonna be like this. Okay, you guys, $48 is a fashion watch price, but it's not a fashion watch. I mean, this one, it's held up for 20 years with me. Check this out, okay? Bring down the lights. This watch has lume on it. You can see right there. See how all that stuff is popping on the inside? That's what you're getting. That $48. $48. I don't even, mathematically, it doesn't even make sense. Okay. Larry is here. Jason just joined. Sean is here. Elaine. Actually, I have a friend, Elaine, but last name isn't Perez. It's Nazigmazabo. Scott Peeler just joined. Detroit. All right. So I'm going to move on here in just a minute to a couple other timepieces. Let me just check and see if I got a text back from... okay. Let's go. All right. I'm going to move on to something for the women. So yeah, you guys check out gold tone with the blue, silver tone with the blue, two-tone with the black. Which one are you going to get, or which ones are you going to get? Sometimes, like I believe Juan picked up on a couple different colors of the same thing. And there are Invicta collectors out there. They buy a watch. They don't even know what they're going to wear with it. And they end up buying clothes after. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go next. I think, let's go, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go with something just a little bit, something similar, but a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to focus on some of the ladies here for a little bit. So let me just go to this next watch, which is going to be another Pro Diver. So here's what I just showed you. So here's the Pro Diver, classic. This one, it's just a little bit more of a modern design. So similar DNA, but a little bit bigger, 47 millimeters, which is 1 3/4 inches when you measure the watch. You just measure it. So you measure a watch from 10 to 4. And so I'll go right here. So 47 millimeters, and that's going to be, if I go to inches, oops. Yeah, 1.8 inches all the way across. Okay. So this is a little bit different than the watch I showed because of the size, the color. This is the only color choice. This is the silver tone, but what you're getting with this robin's egg blue, or that turquoise blue for both the bezel and the dial, this has been the hottest watch color for the dial in the industry here for the last couple of years, probably about 3-4 years. So people can't get enough because it's so different. It's so unique out there. And let's just say a certain friend, like it's been referred to as like a friend Tiffany, actually had this. So look at how amazing that is. Magnification window. You get the bezel that will turn like the other watches. And then what's different about every other watch that I've shown is the movement. This is what's called an automatic movement. So as you're wearing the watch, that rotor will turn in the back, and that will then wind up the watch itself. Now here's the thing. Shop HQ sells this watch for $139.99 all day long. And that's an amazing, amazing deal. This watch is 300 meters of water resistance. It's above and beyond professional dive specs. It's a little bit of a heavier watch. Wendy is checking out product number 6 right now. And here's the thing. $139, $140 all day long. Shop HQ sells this for you to get it at $105 on this flash price sale is absolutely insane. For the movement on the inside, the NH35A from Time Module Inc. No battery for this watch. You never have to have a battery replaced. Now, the watch will run for about 41 hours. And if you don't touch it for 41 hours, it'll run out of power. But guess what? All you do is you unscrew the crown and turn it clockwise. And after about 10 turns, you'll see that second hand. Where's the second hand right now? Right here. You'll see that second hand start to move. Now that second hand, you can tell this is an automatic movement because the second hand is, Mike B is checking out this watch right now. That second hand, Jose is checking out the first watch. 6 steps every single second. So it starts and stops 6 times every single second. That's when you're back a little bit more. It just seems like that continuous glide here with it. Now, as opposed to the quartz movement, quartz movements are great too. But look at click, 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 click. In between one of those steps is a second, that one of those clicks. This watch has 6 of them. And so you just get to see that smooth second hand that's moving here on the watch. 47 millimeters is not too big by any means, in my opinion, and by, I can't even say countless, I'll just say, Invicta collectors. So look at that on the wrist, even from back here. That color, you know what it reminds me of too? It reminds me of just like the Caribbean. That blue water, it's that clear water that you get with the white sand underneath, you know, anywhere from like that 20 to 40 feet deep. You just get that beautiful Caribbean blue. That also reminds me of what this color actually is. So we have, let's see, Real Deals AF. I like that. You're checking out something right now. You're checking out this watch. All right, sweet. All right, flash sale, you guys, 25% off. But I'll tell you, if you don't buy it now and you still get it for $139.99, that's a great deal. But $105, and here's the thing, if you want to save a little bit more money, I can save you $8 more if you don't follow Shop HQ Official yet. If you don't follow Shop HQ Official, give them a follow. Then an $8 coupon will drop into your cart, and that can be used through like May 18th, I believe, May 12th or May 18th, as long as you make a purchase of $82 or more, which this watch qualifies for. So it takes it from 105 down to 97 bucks? 97 bucks for this watch. I've sold, millions of watches on live home shopping. Was up into 93 million homes, what we broadcast through. I'll tell you, a diver like this, diver watch, never sold it for even like 105. And then you can get it down to 97 if you haven't followed Shop HQ yet. So this is an absolute steal. And I say that with touching and presenting tens of thousands of Invicta watches. This is one of the best deals that you can get right here. This is just truly, truly amazing. All right, we have Pablito is checking this product out right now. Tom Flood just joined. Adam's here. User69 is checking out the product right now. All right, you guys, you definitely want to check this out. Quick ship, Tommy Walks just asked. Yes. What I was told yesterday is if you place your order, distributor can have it, most likely great percentage chance of getting it before Mother's Day. So yeah, that's in just a little over a week. So you should receive it before, whether you're buying for yourself or for somebody else. So I like that. Okay, yeah, look at that. Tommy, Shop HQ just answered you too. What color is that? It's nice. Mohammed Aden 24. Oh, Enrique. Well, why are you even here? Yeah. Well, stick around. Stick around, you guys. All right. Javier, you too. I'll tell you, I've met some amazing friends through Invicta, through Shop HQ, and they're lifelong friends. I've invited collectors, coworkers to my home before. Yeah. So it doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. All right. Man, a lot of you guys are putting this in your cart. You guys got to check out Okay. Oh, here, let me see. Jimmy, 216 Jimmy has purchased today. Thank you, Jimmy. Love to see that. Let me see. Mike B is here. Jim. All right. Oops. What did I do? Here we go. All right. Taz, Javi is here. Mike B is checking out this product too. All right. A lot of you guys are looking at this. You definitely want to, yeah, go ahead, check this out. All right. Grand divers. I have a lot of the 40 millimeter pro divers. This grand diver right here, I probably have about 25 of these watches. Different color executions. I don't have this watch. And I'll tell you, all the other grand divers I have with automatics in it like this, even me, I didn't get a price down this low. You guys are getting absolute treated with royalty today in terms of what you're getting. And here's the thing, there's a 30-day return policy. For some reason or no reason, you can send it back. Why miss out on an opportunity? Emery, you're checking out this watch right now. Look at this. Mechanical automatic. Look at how clean that dial is. The back of the watch, right here. Automatic movement. So you don't have to ever have a battery inside of this timepiece. You just unscrew the crown, turn it clockwise. You pull out the crown one click. Let me just do this here. And you can adjust the date of the month. See how I'm changing that right there? And then you pull out the crown one more click, and then you can adjust the time. Really, really easy to people own and operate this watch. It will run once it's fully wound up, and that can be on your wrist or by turning the crown. Set it down, it'll run for 41 hours, almost 2 days. If it runs out of power, it's no big deal. All you do is you unscrew the crown and start turning it, and after about 10 turns, you'll see that second hand start to move on the inside, and the watch then has that power again. That's what's the beauty of this timepiece. But you guys, for this price, oh, can't believe it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, great power reserve, says Anthony. Yep. Robert, thank you for being here. Oh, hey, look at this. Look at Maz 3. Great value. You really get a lot of watch for only $105. The NH35 movement is $60 alone these days. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, Mozzie or Moz 3. Yeah, NH35 might be, that's the movement in here. So that's robust. So there are 24 different joules for the movement, 41-hour power reserve, 21,600 vibrations every single hour for you watch geeks. And that breaks down to 6 steps per second. Yeah, Robert Morrison says, yep, the 35 is great. Yep. NH35 is a great Japanese movement. It truly is. For my automatic movements, I have the most in the NH35A. So it's a great movement. Mike is checking out this product now. Look at that. Okay, you guys. Oh, Hugo asked me what am I wearing. So Hugo, here's the thing. I'm going to have this watch on tomorrow. This is my personal watch I got 20 years ago. Look at how nice it is. It just shows to the quality of Invicta. Okay. So this watch here I've had for 20 years. It's a little bit scratched up, but I'll tell you, it's held up amazingly. Okay. Now I'm going to have this watch tomorrow and a couple other color choices, but Hugo, I have this too. This basically very close. This watch is $48. There's this color choice. This color choice was a silver tone blue and a gold blue. $48. Now the only difference really is the movement. This is a quartz movement. So that's a battery operated movement. Mine is an automatic movement, but if you want the automatic movement, tune in at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. And I'll have the automatic version for you. Otherwise, you can check out. Oh, here it is, actually. I haven't even unboxed it yet. Still has the plastic on it. Yeah, so Hugo, that's it. Tomorrow, a couple different color choices for you. All right. Okay, you guys, have you checked out of those carts yet? You've added things in. Have you followed Shop HQ Official? Follow Shop HQ Official if you haven't. Get an $8 coupon to use on a purchase of $82 or more. this watch would qualify. So it takes it from 105 down to 97. Follow me, the.ryan.code. You're welcome, Hugo. Happy to answer your questions. So we can, or W can, just added this product to your cart. Go ahead and check out, you guys. This is the only color choice. Only color choice right here for this option. 47 millimeters. Actually, this watch has been above and beyond professional dive specs. So this watch is 200 meters. It's a little bit smaller. Great watch, but it's like what I have on my wrist. 47 millimeters is another 1/4 inch larger. So there's a dramatic difference. But this watch at 300 meters of water resistance, you get an upgraded bracelet too, right? A clasp right here. It's a scissor style. Look at this watch on the wrist. Yeah. Beautiful watch, you guys. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. All right, I have, here, user is checking out number 3. Oh, you just added to your cart, number 3. Which watch is, number 3 right here. Okay, I'll just show you the colors real quick. You can get a live look and hit that checkout button. So here's a gold tone blue. Here is the silver tone blue. Here we go. Look at that. Looks $48. Can you imagine? I might go back to that watch. And then here is a two-tone black. Two-tone black. Again, you get the magnification window. Here it is on the wrist. Will anybody ever think you paid $48 for it? Nope. If you gave it to them or if you have it on your wrist. Yeah, you're welcome, Hugo. Okay. Well, let's see, you guys. A lot of you have been adding this to your cart. Just check out. Let's see. Product clicks. All right. We have DJ Jones, 170 just joined. Vad Pal is here. Okay. Let me spend another minute on this watch and then I'm going to move off of it. So I want you guys to check out of your carts before things start selling out. Okay. Let me put my watch. This is my personal watch. This will be on tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay, here we go. Grand Diver, very similar to this watch, but just a little bit larger, a little bit beefier, and you're getting the hottest color going on in the watch industry right now. So Invicta figured this out, and they've sold so many of these watches. I actually have a friend that I met through doing all this, Kevin. He's down in Miami. He has like a collection, I don't know how many, he said like 30 or 40 different Invicta watches with this color on it, different designs out there. He loves color. So yeah. Ifoma, if I'm saying that right, you're checking this watch out. Oh, you just added it to your cart? Very cool. All right, let's see that checkout here. Hey, yeah, Anthony just says, yep, Kevin's a great guy. He definitely is. I just spoke with him the other day for just a few minutes. Here's that watch on the wrist. Okay, you guys. Here's that watch, automatic, beautiful design, color choice out there, rock solid watch. I mean, this watch will fit up to, here we go, fit up to 8 3/4 inch wrist. And let's look, just check out the weight, because there is some weight that goes along with it. The weight of this watch is going to be, in terms of grams, 232 grams, which is just over half pound, 8.3 ounces, as opposed to the 40 millimeter, 5 ounces. So it's a 3 ounce difference between the 40 millimeter and the 47 millimeter. All right, guys, I'm going to move off this. It looks like some of you are checking out number 3 again, which is the Pro Diver. Oh, Anthony. Here, where'd that go? Anthony, you're checking out the bracelet. Here's that bracelet. Look at that. That beautiful blue. It's the only color choice. I'm going to have another bracelet tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be a different color than this. D-Shots 8973 is checking out Pro Diver. You know, I'm going to go to that Pro Diver. I think that's what you guys are wanting. And then I'm going to go to the Speedway to finish everything out. Okay? All right. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to go Go to the Speedway. No, I'm going to go to the Pro Diver. You guys are checking that out first. And then I'm going to go to the Speedway, which is number one selling. Number one selling. So here, I'm just going to unpin here and add the Pro Diver. So if you guys are wondering the watch that I'm wearing right now, this watch right here. It's just a different color choice. This one will be available tomorrow during the live stream. Same design, everything else, just a different movement, different color choices. So the movement is a quartz movement. Look at the price right down here. $48. Never in home shopping did I ever sell a watch like this for as low as $48. Special pricing going on right now with Shop HQ on TikTok with a flash price of an additional 25% off. This watch all day long sells for $64, and that's a screaming deal. Shop HQ wanted to really just blow it out for you guys and just really have you understand this brand, get into this brand, and just really see, okay, I get it now. I get why this guy is showing the watches here, why he's excited about it, why there's so many different varieties, why people are buying dozens or hundreds of watches. Me personally, over 300 watches. Others that I know that are joining, they have hundreds of Invicta timepieces. I know a couple have over 1,000 Invicta watches. What does that say about it? Someone has over 1,000. Pete is checking out this watch right now. Over 1,000 Invicta watches. Tells you the company's doing right. The most I ever heard of anyone having Invicta timepieces. He now passed away, unfortunately, but his name was Pete, and he lived down in Florida. The last I can recall, he was over 3,400 Invicta watches. He actually had to add an additional room to his house to store and organize all of those watches. Thank you, Anthony. He says, awesome brand. Oh, like the pink one, someone said a little bit earlier. So here are the different color choices. Two-tone black, $48. Silver tone blue, that's $48. Or you can have one completely plated in 18 karat gold, and guess what? There's not an upcharge that goes along with it. $48. All right, Detroit is checking out a timepiece right now. Look at that, okay? So this is iconic Invicta right here. Invicta has a lot of different watches that are all about like the water. So they have a lot of different dive watches. They have it's called the Pro Diver collection. This is iconic here for Invicta. So this is that Pro Diver. Then you're getting into right here. Oh, D Shot says I have a bunch of Invicta. Likes the pink one. Oh, is this the one you were talking about? D Shots, hold on a second. There's one of the pink options we had today. It's a great timepiece from the Angel collection. You can find that in the shop. Anthony is viewing a watch right now. Okay, so here it is. Pro Diver, two-tone with the black. Absolutely gorgeous. Will anybody that you gift this watch to with Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it happens to be, will they ever think that you spent $48 on this watch? Nope. Nope. So this is what you get. People think this watch I probably 20 years ago spent, I don't know, 130, 40, 50 on, which was, that was a great deal. And everything's gotten more expensive, but things are, with what Shop HQ and Invicta are able to do along with TikTok, this is absolutely great. So here, 3 color choices are available. Two-tone black, silver tone blue. Which one are you going to add to your cart and check out? Take advantage of this flash sale of 25% off. Sells for $64 all day long, but right now during this flash sale, going on for another 90 minutes, while quantities last, gold tone with the blue. Here we go. All right. So, which one would I get? Well, I have a few already. I don't know, I think this gold with the blue. Look at this on the wrist. Well, first of all, this is what I was showing before. People are like, well, why do you want to buy a watch? Well, my phone tells it. Yeah, that's fine. My phone tells the time too. But it's always in my pocket, somewhere else. If I want to just look down at the wrist and just be like, oh, yeah, okay. That's it. It looks cool. Here's a wrist. Here's a wrist with an Invicta watch on it. Look at that. Look at how much nicer that looks. It just completed my look, right? 3-year warranty that goes along with Invicta. Yeah. Pike MS is checking this watch out. Look at that. Now look at without the watch. Boring. Here's a two-tone with the black. Oh, cool this looks. Men, women can wear this watch 40 millimeters. Like I said, I've gifted it to the kids before. 9, 10, 11 years old and older. Two-tone with the black. Most classic right here. Look at that. That looks hot on the wrist. Boring. Jerry Jones, my brother from another mother's here. All right, here's a two-tone with the blue. This actually will look really good with what I have on too. Take off that plastic. Nothing. Look at this. 48 bucks. 48 bucks right here. Jose Guzman, you're checking this watch out. Blue bezel, blue dial. Okay, that looks really, really nice, especially with what I have on. Boring. Pike M5, checking out the watch too. So that's what it comes down to. This watch, 200 meters of water resistance. And the other thing too is here, let me find it. Hold on. Here, I can use this. All right. Invicta has a crystal. And so, look at, it's called the Flame Fusion crystal. So it has a sapphire crystal and a mineral crystal all together, right there. So the sapphire crystal is known for the scratch resistance. The mineral crystal is known for the impact resistance. So Invicta has combined both of those elements together to create the ultimate crystal. Jesus, thank you so much for joining. Professor is here too. So that's what you're getting with this watch. So you get that, look at, you don't see anything on that. 200 meters of water resistance, professional dive watch is what you're getting. So you cannot lose. The only thing you're going to lose is the opportunity, to save, we have 25% off, so 64 down to 48, 58. So you're looking at $10, another 16. So the only thing you're going to lose is being able to save $16 if you don't check out. If you want to get this later on, get it later on. $64 is a great price to get into a watch like this. 48 is even better. So whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to show these watches just real quick, and then I'm going to go back to the Speedway to end out the show. So which one do you want? Do you want the gold tone with the blue? It's all 18 karat gold, front and back. The only thing is not the clasp, but not the case back. Look at that. Everything done to perfection. Okay, gold with the blue, silver with the blue. And then also we have the two-tone with the black. Flash sale is going to go away, you guys. Okay. Here, hold on. Oops. All right. I'm going to go on to the Speedway for the last few minutes here. Speedway has been the #1 selling watch here so far as we go on. Let me see. Oh, someone just... R Leon 916, you're checking out this watch. So yeah, go ahead, check out, get your color choice locked and loaded. Take advantage of the pricing that's going along here too. All right, I'm going to take this watch off. I'm going to unpin it. You guys, whoever has it in right now, check it out. Yeah, Anthony, I don't think, no coupon code. The discount is already factored in. The flash sale is factored in. Yep. No coupon code needed. It's just, yeah, aggressive pricing. Okay, I'm going to go back now to close out this live stream here. Again, follow Shop HQ. If you're not following Shop HQ, you can, and you'll get an $8 coupon that you can use on purchases of $82 or more. And that goes until, I think, May 18th. So follow Shop HQ official. Follow me, the.ryan.code. All right. I want to see that follow too. Okay. I just pinned the watch here. This has been a top seller. I love it. What we have is a collection called the Speedway. Regular $90, flash sale, saving $18 down to $72. $72. 25% off. Look at this color choice. This is the gold with the black. Notice the vertical brushed finishing that goes along here. And then also with the high polish, vertical brushed finish, so you get a contrast that goes along. Movement is a battery movement, quartz movement. You get right here, you get the date of the month, 24-hour scale, and also then your day of the week. Gold tone black. I'm just going to show this one on the wrist right away. This is all gold tone. Look at that. Here it is close up. All gold tone right there. Right? Okay. And then the hotness factor. Here we go. This is the rose tone with the brown. Look at this. Let me get the right angle here so you can see that brown in the focus. Look at that. Love that color choice. 41 millimeters for the diameter of the timepiece. It's a millimeter larger than what I have on right here. Millimeter larger than the other watches you guys are just looking at. Virtually the same size. Okay. All right. This is what you have right here. Hey, honey, just joined. Thank you for being here. Look at that. You get the beautiful bracelet design. And then you get a fold over clasp. Look at this, still new. I have to take all the Invicta watches too, they're going to have like this plastic coating on it. So, I mean, everything is just properly packaged for you when you get it. 3-year warranty. Mike B, you're checking out a product right now. Thank you. And Anthony, checking stuff out. Can I see the gold on your wrist? It says D Brown the one. Sure, I don't know which gold one, but I'll do both. This is the gold. I have a 6.5 inch or 6 3/4 inch wrist. So there's the gold, right? Okay. And then here's the gold black. If you want a little bit of a contrast, I've always said gold and black look amazing together. Here we go. Here's that gold black. Looks really, really good. Hopefully, D Brown the one, that helps out. So let me just show you a couple other things here in a second. Our Leon is checking out a product. Eugene is viewing product number 3. So real quick, you guys can go in the shop and check this out. Here is the first watch I kicked everything off with. This is for the ladies. Angel Collection. You get all the crystals on the inside. And you get the resin that goes along right down here. You get the resin that goes down here for the first 3 center links. Then we have the Speedway, which is right here. You're seeing it in the rose brown, gold, all gold, monochromatic, and also the gold black. Third one, this, you guys, a lot of you have been checking this watch out. Yeah, Jerry, the Speedway is a nice one. Okay, D Brown, the one, you're welcome. Now this one is hot. This is a 40 millimeter Pro Diver quartz. That means a battery operated movement. There is a 2-tone black. Here is the silver tone blue. This is $48. This watch is $48. And here is the gold tone with the blue. Again, $48. Flash sale price. If you have it in your cart, check it out. Then we had some rings. We get to the rings here real quick. So we have rings for the women, shaped like a heart, have the crystals on it. That's a real functioning timepiece here. And this is regular $65 down to $48.75. That is a gold blue, silver blue, silver pink, all silver, and all gold. There you go. A lot of you guys are checking out number 3 again. I'll get to that in just a second. And then also have this bracelet. Oh, here, forgot about this watch. So this $105, you guys. This is absolutely insane. $105 for this Grand Diver automatic movement, hottest color out there. Look at this. Okay. And then here's that bracelet. This is like $22 and change. 9 inches long. Will fit about an 8 3/4 inch wrist. Okay. Well, here, out the door. Here we go. Here's that 40 millimeter Pro Diver. Let me just unpin it. I'll pin that here really quick. Go over that for another minute. And then I'm going to bounce. Oops. There we go. Okay. Final minute, you guys. Check out. I know a lot of you guys have been viewing this. I don't know what the quantities are. This is the two-tone with the black. Two-tone with the black. This is the silver tone blue. Look at how classic that is. Right? Liam just joined. Look how boring this wrist is. Look at it now. That's nice. You can take this watch in the water. You can go diving with it. But just because it's a dive watch doesn't mean you have to be a diver. It's just that style watch. And so many companies have their own take on dive watches. Invicta has theirs. Gold tone blue. Carlos 824, checking out the product. All right. There we go. Jose is checking out number 6. Jose, here, let's put that watch on too. All right, you guys. Check out, take advantage of the flash sales that are going on. Okay. Alejandro, you're checking out this watch. Which color are you looking at, Alejandro? Looking at the gold tone blue. That's classic Invicta Blue. Have you ever heard of Invicta Blue before? That's it right there. That Invicta Blue is also in the silver tone version, silver tone blue. All right, last look. Two-tone black. Two-tone black. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm heading out. I'm going to be back on tomorrow on TikTok. Maybe some of these watches, but then definitely some others. If you like what I've had on my wrist here, similar to what I was just showing, but it's an automatic variation, a couple different color choices. Actually, this is it right here. You want to see if you can shop ahead? I have to still unpack the package or the plastic from it. So I'll be back there. I'll be back here at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And also follow Shop HQ Official on TikTok. Shop HQ Official. Follow me, the.ryan.code. Want to see you here, and I'll see you in 22 hours. Thank you so much for hanging out, making your purchases, checking out products too, and any questions. So see you tomorrow. Take care.